Hey guys, sorry I haven't vlogged in forever to give you guys any updates about what's going on with me. It's just been a crazy couple of months since I'd had surgery. So, where am I now? I am down almost 50 pounds. I am 2 pounds shy of 50 off total, which is insane. I can't believe I'm to this point and so quickly, which even being down 50, I don't see it. I mean, I see it a little bit. I kind of see it in my face and in the way my clothes are fitting. I definitely think that they're getting a little bit on the too big side. Now, you're not gonna, as to why I've been kind of busy, the past few weeks have been just chaotic for me. So I don't think I told you guys this, but about 3 weeks before my due date with my son, which he is gonna be 5 in August, I was in a really bad car accident or obviously fine. And so there was that, and it was, I'm very panicky around, driving in cars and stuff sometimes. And so, I started back to work and everything was good. And, the last Friday was it last Friday? Anyways, it was near the end of the month on a Friday, and we were talking about car accidents and that car accident and how, it was a T-bone and I was in a rollover. So I mean, to me, if it looks like someone's going to turn into me again, I immediately have flashbacks. And a girl I work with, she had just recently gone into a ditch because of all the snow, and she's like, oh, I still have like little like dreams and stuff. I'm like, oh, I understand. I said, I have the same thing sometimes when it comes to looking like people are turning too quick towards me. And luck have it that on the way home from work that same day, I had passed the car on my way home. This guy was pulled off to the side just before the exit ramp to go onto South 75, and I'd gone around him and gone up a couple lights, and I'm sitting behind one vehicle, and then there's me, and just sitting at the light, and I didn't even see him coming, and he just rear-ended my car, and I hit, he hit it so hard that I then rear-ended the lady in front of me. And so she went into the intersection, and luckily the street was slow, like there was no cars coming from either direction, so she wasn't hit, and my car didn't really do too much damage to hers. It was just like, I think, some paint transfer in her car. And so of course I'm sitting there in my car and kind of freaking out. And partly between panic attack of like flashbacks of that and just, everything, I like was just like holding my chest really tight and thinking, like I don't know, I was just like having a bit of a panic attack on the side of the road, and then having like surgery not even 2 months prior. It was really nerve-wracking and really scary. And I immediately called up my boss and was on the phone with her because I couldn't get a hold of my husband. And I was talking to her, and she's like, well, you should go to the ER and just get checked out and everything. And so I went to the ER. They gave me a CAT scan and everything was fine. So I'm all good there. But the thing that was the most fishy with it, you guys, is the cop that showed up on scene. He was from the town right on, like, it was right on the border where the car accident happened. And he's just like, technically this isn't my jurisdiction. So I'm just on scene waiting for the, I don't know if it was like city or state. And he says that, you know, they had gotten reports of a slumper further up the road, and he said that they couldn't find him. Well, a slumper, I guess, is to them is someone who is falling asleep at the wheel. And so he's just, you know, they couldn't find him. And then when MMR showed up and, you know, I was sitting in the back of the ambulance, they told me the same thing, that they were actually called to try and find the slumper and they couldn't find him. And then they were called to the car accident. And so they thought that's what they thought that guy was, which would make sense as to why he just ran into me, and also as to why he was just kind of like pulled off to the side by the highway exit. But then when I got to the hospital, they were saying that, oh, well, he told the cop that, you know, he was having brake problems, and the little kid that was in the back seat with him, he was distracted by them. Which, you know, fine, you know, like, I'm okay. But then why wouldn't you take, I mean, they didn't even go to the ER, him and the kid that was in the back seat. And guys, his car was ruined. I mean, ruined. I mean, you know, mine was kind of like questionable, and I'll try to show you guys a couple pictures. I mean, my car, you know, it had like some minor damage, but being that was a 2007, you know, I wondered maybe it would be total because of just the age. But the front end of his car was just gone. Just gone. So I'm really surprised the cop was just like, okay, whatever. You don't need to go get checked out, or your kid at least, but whatever. So he didn't go. And yeah, so they finally came over, the insurance, and they looked at my car and they decided, yep, it's going to cost too much to actually fix it versus totaling, which is going to be cheaper. And they just, you know, said that, you know, the value of the car is this, what they'd give us a check out, give us a check for, and then they value like how much they get at a salvage yard. And they said, well, if you want to keep the car, we'll just, you know, we'll give you the check for what it is, what the car is worth minus the salvage like money. And then you guys can do with whatever you want with a car. I just told them just to take it, because what am I gonna do with a technically totaled car? And I figured the damages are more, like, it's gonna cost more to repair than the check they're gonna give me, so why would I keep it? So I'm like, no, just take the car, just take it when you can. And yeah, so that is what is going on and what has been going on. So we went to the dealership, and I am leasing a car, a new car. I've never had a car this nice. My Torrent, and that was the newest car I'd had ever then. So I don't know, all the stuff in this new car, guys, is so nice. You know, the heated seats and the automatic start and just everything. It's so nice. And my stepdad was like, oh, you can get all this extra stuff. It's like, oh my gosh, I don't even know how to work like the in control, like the in-car Bluetooth phone system. Which, I mean, obviously you don't now, but it's just like, I don't need to add in extra stuff. So yeah, so it's crazy, but that's where I've been. So I haven't forgotten about you guys. I am going to, you know, I sat down and I made myself a bullet journal, and I will be vlogging more and talking to you guys, even if it's about random crap. You know, I don't really know what it is you guys want to hear about now that surgery has actually happened. Like, do you guys have any questions? Is there, you know, any advice that you have for me? You know, things seem to be going pretty well for me. The only thing that I'm really still having trouble with is meat. So I'm pretty much just vegetarian right now, which is okay. You know, I get plenty of protein from my breakfast smoothies in the morning. I do a green smoothie, and so I get, you know, about 40, almost 40 grams worth from just my breakfast alone, and then, you know, like beans and stuff like that throughout the day. I'm not lacking in that sense. The only thing that I really need to work on getting in is my water. I mean, and that's just, I think, most people struggle with that, but I don't know. Things are going good. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys had a great I hope you guys had really good holidays, and I hope you are doing well in your journey, and let me know where you're at. You know, I know a couple of you had surgery shortly after I did. How much have you guys lost? I'm sure you guys are doing great. You guys are all so informed. Sometimes I feel like I'm just kind of blindly figuring it out, but I don't know. I'm doing good and I feel good. No, I'm keeping my hair. You know, you guys see I have plenty of hair and I feel good. I have so much energy now, and I haven't really bought any new clothes. I'm trying to hold off on that till people are like, Corey, you really need to fix that. But anyways, just let me know how you guys are, and I hope you guys like this video. If so, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys soon, okay? Bye.